إن الدين عند الله الإسلام.
Next question. You ask about evolution. You said evolution is based on and the only word that I couldn't read is this one. What does that mean? Consilience? Either I'm saying it wrong or you're spelling it wrong. It must be me. Of inductions, can you do the same with the existence of God? First of all, you made a statement in a question. Are you prepared to back up your statement in your question? You said about evolution. Are you talking about the theory that human beings evolved from monkeys? Are you including that theory along with your theory of evolution?
I suppose if...
It's a yes or no question. Are you including the theory of human development from apes along with this theory of evolution?
If it's a yes or no question, then I say...
No, I'm just asking you, is that included? Okay, because that supposes that there is an evolution or a change of species to species. Now, if you're talking about changes within a species, this is different. Because what Darwin observed, and the only thing he observed, is changes within a species. Those were the birds, the finches, that he saw on the Galapagos Islands. In October of 1998, there was a study done on the Galapagos Islands in the effects of El Nino. I saw it on the Discovery Channel. They never showed it again, and there was no way to get a copy of the tape because of a statement that was made by the moderator of the tape, the video when it played. What they showed is that when the El Nino, which is a weather phenomenon, changed so much, so rapidly, the conditions on these islands, that the actual vegetation changed completely. And the animals and birds and all the rest of it would not be adapted to be able to handle these changes because their digestive system, their beaks, especially these birds, their beaks were not adapted to that. Because when he went from island to island, he saw beaks that had like the parrot shape to get where the fruits were, and the straight one that could get into other areas, a wider one for this and that and so on. And so he assumed that one evolved to the other. And remember, he was an amateur. He was an amateur at this. It was just a hobby for him. But that's what he started with. Now, in this documentary, they showed that 6 months after these changes had taken place, the eggs hatched and the beaks of the birds were already changed to adapt to the new ecological niche. Not millions and millions, 40 million years, 6 months. The comment that the speaker made was, well, I wonder what Darwin would say about that today. And they never showed it again. I saw it. And if you doubt it, you can go over there and look. It's not that far. Have a good time. Evolution, if it exists, is nothing more really than a change of stages. Changing, not evolving. Because evolving also implies getting better. If this were the case, The human beings are the best proof that there is no such thing. Because we sure aren't getting better, are we? Are we? Think about it. We have bigger toys. We have more firepower. We're able to kill a whole lot more people with a whole lot less effort today than they could 2,000 years ago. But the greed, the need, the bad treatment, the many things that we know about today are no different than it was back then. True or false? Maybe worse. So if you want to play the evolution game, the human is the best example of why it's not real. Another one though, to consider is that Islam has provided clearly, and it is the only rock-hard evidence that you can go to and say there's a religion that has dealt with this subject from day one. Anything that's being reshaped from one shape to another, can we say reshaping? Is that okay? You'll accept that with me? All right. Allah is Al-Bari. What does it mean? The shaper or the evolver. So whatever you find in, and by the way, this is long before Darwin was even a little monkey. Whatever you find in the Quran 1,400 years ago is still applicable today, clearly. And a lot of the science we have today really is coming from Muslims in Spain 1,000 years ago who studied the Quran, and they were bringing you this. Especially in the areas of medicine, embryology. Some of the things we know even in the recent last 100 years, even few decades in embryology, have been in the Quran 1,400 years. You need a website for this one. And I'll give it to you. This is a good website for you to check out. Science Islam. Check it out. ScienceIslam.com. That's the best one. And go through there. Take your time. Especially listen to the videos. Because these are top scientists who have now decided that there really is God. Oh. The one who's the paraplegic, who is the big top atheist, anybody know his name? Hawkins? First name? Stephen Hawkins, yeah. How many of you heard of him? Stephen Hawkins. Yeah? How many of you know he's now decided there must be a God? Yes. Yeah. Somebody in my family is an atheist, by the way. Used to say he was the greatest, he knows everything. There's a guy who really got it together. As soon as he said there's a God, there must be some, like, intelligent design. He went to that one. As soon as he did, you know what my relative said? He's lost. A minute ago he was better than Einstein, but as soon as he said that, as soon as it doesn't match what you want it to be, then what do you say? Huh? And that's exactly what Allah describes some people. No matter how many evidences you show them, they're still going to sit there on the railroad track in their little tent.